When we talk about air quality, we base it off of our air quality index, and that is a scale based on numbers about the particulate matter that is existing in our air. So how many toxic particles from smoke is existing in our air. This is where we sit today. We're not exactly unhealthy yet, but we are approaching that area. This is for Boise. So we're about at a 89 right now. So 51 to 100 is moderate levels of air quality. We are getting close to that unhealthy mark, which starts at 101 and gets to 150. There are some areas in southwest Idaho that have reached this unhealthy for some mark today. A couple of mountain locations, not looking like the case for Boise right now or the rest of this evening. It is a possibility though, because we've seen this smoke get much worse throughout the day. You can't see the skyline. You can barely even see any hint of mountains out there. Also very hot outside, 91 degrees. So not the best weather conditions to be spending time outdoors. Unfortunate for those football games going on tonight, but I don't see any cancellations happening right now. But of course, that is up to the discretion of each individual organization, and air quality is being somewhat impacted today. Now, for southwest Idaho, it's not as bad as we're seeing in other parts of the Pacific Northwest. Up further north, northern Idaho, a decent amount of Washington, they have an air quality alert actually in place. That was issued because air quality is unhealthy to very unhealthy based on those air quality index levels, or those particulate numbers that are existing in their air. There are dozens of fires burning across the Pacific Northwest. Each of these dots signifies an individual fire that is burning. Those fires are sending smoke further south, reaching southwest Idaho. This has been happening for the past 24 hours, a little bit more even. Now, by the time we get to tomorrow, it could potentially start to lighten up a little bit. The darker colors are the worst spots. The lighter colors are better. It could get a little bit better tomorrow, but that really depends on how the fire burns, how containment goes, how the winds continue to blow. And even if we're seeing colors of yellow on this map, shades of green, still not entirely clear skies. They're not going to clear out in an instant. We are seeing some active storming outside right now. Any rain will help air quality. Unfortunately, we're not seeing that in the Treasure Valley. However, Oregon is seeing a decent amount of rain and a little bit of abundant lightning happening as well. And then along that Idaho-Nevada border, there is some storming as well. Storms could continue to be spotty for the rest of this evening, most of it in Oregon. As we get to tomorrow, however, we are looking at chances for rain and storm in the Treasure Valley. This model may be overestimating it a little bit. There's a little bit of model disagreement on just how much rain we will see in the Treasure Valley. However, it does look like we will have a chance at seeing some rain and storms in Boise and the greater area. Magic Valley also included in that, and mountains as well. Now, if storms do occur, there's possibility that winds get strong, wind gusts that is from those storms. Those are called outflow wind gusts coming from the active storming. Potentially they could get up to 50 miles per hour. No guarantee there. We are looking at a high of 88 tomorrow, so finally looking at 80s for the high for this weekend. Still that chance of showers, storms, and smoke. Next week we have a better chance of that precipitation coming in. Much more cooler temperatures at that point in the mid 70s next week.